All right, so I'm back again. Another unboxing. I have actually three auction wins. One big book that was actually not on my list for this year. I was on a list from a previous year and I never got it. And I kind of pivoted and changed direction on what I was collecting and what I was going after. And this book presented itself and the price was affordable. I had been looking at one anyway online and just didn't want to pull the trigger yet. It's one of them real big high dollar books. Rather got it in a better grade than what I got it at, but for the price point, I can live with it until I maybe upgrade later. That should be on its way to me as well. And then I have two auction wins that are coming. I should actually have them next week. And then I have, let's see, got a book supposed to be actually dropping today, and then another one next week as well. So I'll have probably another 3 or 4 videos lined up. And then by then, I think by the time all this drops, I should probably have my March pre-orders come in, so that'll be another video. Yep. So this is not so much a Legion key as it's a cover I really like, and I don't think I had it. I don't remember this cover in that series of books that I bought years back, but I really like the cover, and this was the highest grade I could find online, and it fits in with my other ones, so I thought, why not? So this is a Edmund Hamilton story, Kurt Swan and George Klein cover and art. This is from April of 1966. It's an 8.0 Legion Super Pets appearance, and this is Adventure Comics number 343. Just another fun cover. I like seeing the characters on the cover. Like the different Legion members popping up, because a lot of the early appearances of the Legion are in backup stories in books that don't appear on the cover. So this one at Legion Civil War, I think it is. Those two are like two of my favorite Legion covers, because it shows all the characters and on them. But this is kind of cool. And this is a warning to the superstitious: if black cats scare you, you won't walk under a ladder. If you stay home on Friday the 13th, then beware the evil hands of the luck lords. Bouncing Boys. A jinx-made Bouncing Boy loses superpower. A hoodoo cost lad his right arm. Bad luck made Starboy lose his Legion membership. A whammy of the future destroyed one of Triplicate Girl's 3 bodies. So this is kind of significant as it calls back to previous Legion stories with these members. So to me, it is kind of, I mean, it's not a key, and I know that phrase is thrown around about every damn comic, but this is kind of like a minor key as far as Legion is concerned, as it calls back to these previous stories. But just like I said, I really like the cover, fun cover with the Legion. And this just adds to my Legion collection. So like I said in the previous video, I'm going through and I'm getting all the first appearance of Legion characters first. But I do sidetrack every once in a while. I'll see something I like, see it in high grade, and I jump on it because these are really hard to find in high grade. Those times you'll see Legion books, they're like 6, 6.5, maybe 7s. I've really noticed digging through this stuff that like a 7.5 on most stuff, and higher is considered a high grade. But I prefer like an 8.0 or higher on these books. And as always look at the book, because we know CGC sometimes will let things slip, like bent corners and spine ticks. And I got the ice cream cover, the House's Secrets book, and as I was going through that, the one I found, I think I still have it here. Maybe not. Maybe yep. House of Secrets, number 123. I got mine in a 9.0, and I saw a 9.2 that had multiple spine ticks on it. So I don't know how that got a 9.2. I think I had like 4 or 5 spine ticks on it. Whereas mine has no spine ticks. It's got a little bend at the top corner. I'm not talking minute bend at the top corner. And then one little bend in the middle of the cover at the bottom. But you really don't even notice it. I didn't even notice it when I bought the book. I thought it was glare coming off of the CGC case itself. So you really got to look at the books. Just taking that 8.0 and running with it, you really want to look the book over really well. Yeah, this one probably got the 8.0. I mean, it's got some normal, I call it like normal, shelfware, boxware, where, a little bit of foxing on the bottom. The corners are not sharp, but I mean, I'm talking, everybody loves a mint comic, but this is really nice looking 8.0. It gets sketchy, especially when you get into the 70s and 80s and 90s, how much stuff gets allowed in, which to me, it should be stricter if it's a newer book, because I think the forgiveness should happen on older books, but it seems like I've seen 9.2s and 9.4s with spine ticks or a bend at the corner, and I don't see how that's a 9.4 and how they allow that. But yep, that's it. Enough of my rant. Move on to the next book and final package. See ya.